Cali, back it up, my call me loco. Therefore, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at. Represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mug right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all been all black, it's like life. All it's true is real. You riding the what?
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Atlanta, Georgia at the Phillips Arena. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And a one-game homestand for Atlanta as the Hawks will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. It's an opportunity for them to play in a heated matchup like this to play your best basketball. These are the games, guys, that show how well you match up against the other great teams in the league.
And really no surprise here, guys, at all to find them among the elite teams in their conference. And moreover, I'd say this is a team with a legitimate chance to win it all.
I'm with you there. That's a safe bet. I mean, they've played angry this year with an edge, really pounding down and beating up on people. As long as they save some of that fire and fight for the postseason, they're going to be a scary team to face.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Boss. Buckets is out there with the captain. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. Here's the captain. Wants to get it to Meeks, and does. 6 to shoot. Carter pulls it in.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Pass to Stone. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Mr. Moves. Here's the Cobra. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Fires the 3. That's good.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Atlanta making some changes. Insanity comes in for Thunder. And Dubs subbed in for Maverick. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Cool Hands checked in for the captain. And the foul called on the Cobra. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies, James.
There's 10 seconds left in the first. Back to Jackson. They need this. Good.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Here's the Cobra. And it would have counted had it.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleader.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
And just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Taking full advantage of playing at home, and the fans have really helped them here.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson is out there with Thunder. And it's Cool Hands. And there's Doc. And it's Boomer in at the 1. And it's Memphis on the break. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Jackson is doubled. And here's James outside. And again, Memphis no good.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
The Hawks shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for the Cobra. He has 8 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Johnson comes in for Jackson, and it's Buckets in for Cool Hands. 44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Carter with the block. Deflects the pass. Suleiman passes to Stone. Shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
To the wing on the left. Mr. Moves passes to Stone. James with some nice D.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Boomer. No good from 18. Shot is no good. Tie game in Atlanta. We're going to step away briefly, but get you.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The biggest lead of the quarter was only 3 points. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Mr. Moves. The franchise is out there with Thunder. And there's Maverick. And it's the Cobra in at the point. Here's Mr. Moves. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. 4 on the clock. Suleiman passes to Carter. Stone. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. Number 5, the Hawks.
They've been outstanding all season long in knocking down their shots. They move themselves. They're looking for the best shot, not just the first available shot. And as a result, they've been excellent knocking them down.
The Hawks making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. Cool Hands checked in for Memphis. Here's the Cobra. Finished off the break. The Cobra's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Hawks. For Atlanta, they come in off the loss to the Kings.
And just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Cool Hands. Shot, high post. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Johnson.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Cool Hands. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The feed now to Meeks. Shot from 6. Misses the shot.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. The Hawks leading by 3. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Boss is out there with Doc. Then there's Buckets. And it's Thunder. And it's Boomer in at the 2 spot. Here's the Cobra. There's the pass to Suleiman. Here's Mr. Moves. 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. It's 2-on-1. Here's Hicks. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Good on both. Here's the Cobra. Passes to Mr. Moves. The Hawks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Suleiman. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Hawks lead by 3. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 3. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear. Stay the course, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Swiped it away. Here's Mr. Moves. The long distance 3 is buried. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Some changes for Memphis. Johnson, he's checked in for Boss. Jackson comes in for Thunder. And the captain subbed in for Boomer. The captain, here's James. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Carter pulls it in.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
No good on the wing 3. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're losing by 5. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Boss is checked in for James. And so here's Memphis. Buckets passes to Meeks. And he can't bank that one in. Pass to Suleiman from 12 feet out. Grizzlies with the rebound. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Pushing it up. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
He wasn't just a big part of their offense tonight. He was their offense. If you score like that and that frequency, some people will say you're selfish. But if you score like that and you win, they call you a hero.
And folks, that's it